If you were a dog, what type would you be? Great question. I feel like I could be like some kind of hound. I know how this sounds, given that I'm a streamer. As a result, I don't really contribute to society. But like, I don't like to just like sort of sit around and not do anything. I always want to, because when you sit around and you don't do things, that's where the voice starts talking, you know? So you got to constantly be like, I'm going to mow the fucking lawn, I got to go, etc. So I think I would be like a dog that like does stuff. And I feel like hounds are dogs that do things. And I was going to say German Shepherd, but then they only work for like the police, right? And I knew chat was going to cancel me for that. So instead I said hound because I'm pretty sure that they work for like private detectives who are trying to find like missing persons and stuff like that, which is much more based, I think. So true. I've been doing this a long time. It's hard to sneak one like that by me, okay? Also, we win these. It would be funny if German Shepherds weren't like the police dogs of choice. Like if things shook out a little bit different and then like poodles were actually great police dogs. Can you imagine? Yeah, a Pomeranian, like a French bulldog or something like that. All right, hey, princess, what did this scumbag do? He's got 1 gram of oregano in his pocket. Send him to prison for life. Good dog, good dog. I can't really like spin around, but can I tell you something insane? I was trying to think of how to phrase this. I'm not at all scared of dogs. There's some animals I could be scared of. Like if I saw like a wolf or a bear in the park or something like that, I would freak out. But if there was like if I walked by a house and there's like an angry dog and he was barking at me, it's not even getting my heart rate up, man. Even if I like walked away and then its chain broke and then it started chasing me, I honestly just don't see me getting fucking owned by the dog. I think I would just kick it in the head when it tried to jump at me. And people were like, you've never been bitten by one? So I bought a bike radio at Canadian Tire when I was 12, and I was fucking zooming around on my bike listening to K-Rock 105.7. And I rode by my neighbor's house, which was like a kilometer away because we lived in the country, and their dog was going like, it was like so mad at me. And then when I rode my bike back, because I had to go back to get to my house, the dog started fucking chasing me, and I was like, ah! And then he jumped up and he bit me on the hip. And I got back to my parents' house. My parents were there, my grandparents were there, and I was like, hey, Grandma, a dog bit me on the hip when I was riding my bike. And they were like, oh, shit. And I was like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it drew a little blood, but it's not that big of a deal. Then my grandma was like, it's a big deal. Then my mom and dad came home from the grocery store and fucking flipped out. And I had to go to the hospital and get a tetanus shot. Anyway, I don't think the dog got put down, for the record. But you might say, well, then, like, that dog beat you. No, I let the dog beat me. Even as, like, a 12-year-old, I think I could have taken the fucking dog. I just didn't want to beat the dog to death in front of its owner. I said, whatever, you bit me, I'm going to be the bigger man and pedal away. But, like, I'm telling you, if I know this is like a little Mark Wahlberg. I feel like if I was at, like, a park with my daughter and a dog started getting, like, you know, up on our ass or something, you better make sure you got a fucking black dog belt in jiu-jitsu or something, because it's not going down the way you think it's going down, a little hazelnut inside of your skull. Would you kick it or punch it? Fucking dealer's choice, brother. I don't really know what that means. What does it mean? It doesn't matter. Kick it, punch it, yell shit at it, it's over. It just doesn't have a chance. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how it could. 2 apples? No, like, I mean, listen, I'm recognized. I mean, I feel like everybody has some like insane thoughts that they know are insane. Can't below back throw. Oh no! But like, some insane stuff that they in their head recognize is insane, but still like they believe it. You know what I mean? Like I believe that I could defeat any dog in combat. Maybe like a trained German Shepherd might be close. But then there's also a part of me that's like, I don't know, there's like some strong dogs out there. You can, no, I will not listen to reason, I guess is what I'm trying to say. No matter how much logic you come at me with, and you're like, well, this dog has a 14,000 PSI bite force. Okay, well, like, be that as it may, he's not biting me. So his bite force is irrelevant, because the second he tries to take a jump at me, I'm going to catch him with the roundhouse right to the side of his head. A pack of dogs, I would say it's not unrealistic that maybe like a pack of dogs could have a chance. If there were 2 German Shepherds, I think I'd be in trouble, because I can't kick both legs at the same time. But if they, unless, if we're talking about like pugs, I honestly think I could take on like 20 pugs. Any dog you could pick up and like throw. I mean, it's like this scene where Neo's taking on all those Agent Smiths in the playground. I feel you could just grab like one pug by the back legs and just like spin him around and like knock down all the other pugs. Then like throw him over your shoulder. You could not fight 20 of any dog. Bro, I could fight 20 pugs. Now this is one German Shepherd. Okay, I don't know. I'd have to talk to like a veterinarian about that. I could take 20 pugs though. Come on. What are they going to do? Any vets in the chat? What do you do about 20 dogs jumping at you at once? They're not dogs. They're pugs, man. Like, what am I going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to jump on each other's backs to try to, like, gnash at my face? No pug is jumping up and biting me, like, on the torso. They might get to my shins. Okay, well, here's the thing. Maybe we're, like, it's different strokes for different folks. People are saying 20 pugs is way too many. Okay, how many pugs could you take out then? Now, please keep in mind, we're 2 different individuals. 4 or 5? I think you're underestimating. I don't even know like who you are. I think you're underestimating yourself. 4 or 5 pugs? Depends if I have shoes on. Yeah, I'd like to have shoes on. But anytime I would encounter 20 dogs, unless it's like a home invasion, I think I'm going to have shoes on. So 20 just makes sense to me. Because I don't even think, I mean, at some point you hit like diminishing returns. Like, I don't think 20 dogs, let me rephrase. I don't think 20 pugs could fight effectively. Like, at some point you probably hit like, 10 pugs, and then they could all get an angle of attack. But like at 20, some of them are just waiting for the next blow, right? I don't want to fight 20 dogs. I'm just saying, like, if I rode my bike past someone's house and then like 20 pugs, well, I wouldn't even fight 20 pugs, like, because I would just like jog away, like. But if for some reason I got like kidnapped and they were like, in order to live, you have to fight 20 pugs, like it's you were the pugs, then yeah, it's the pugs. Sorry. I'm sorry to tell you that from that, it's the pugs, brother. I'm a little upset by all the people saying I couldn't take 20 pugs. I mean, that's just, people say it's not even close. It's like, that would be great, dude, if they made a streamer Saw, where streamers had to actually reckon with all the insane stuff they've said on stream before. Watch like a 6'1" Twitch streamer try to dunk a basketball in the NBA. Dunk a basketball against a 7'1" NBA center. What sport would you pick in a streamer battle? Hockey? No, I don't know anything about hockey, just being honest. Like how to play it at least. I know enough to post on social media. What the heck? 6 million for that guy? What are they thinking? Yeah, it would definitely be cycling.